Hi Sagittarius, nice to have you here. Welcome in if you're new. I'm Erin. This is Align with Love Tarot. If you're returning, thank you so much for subscribing, Sagittarius, and for the likes too. I really appreciate it. And thank you for subscribing to a brand new channel. I really appreciate your support. So this is going to be for the week, the 3rd to the 10th of February. And I'm going to do a bit more freestyle this week. So I'm going to do 3 Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and then we put some tarot on it, and then I'll see what cards I'm guided to close out the reading. So let's get on with it, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming for you over the next 7 days. Happy now. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's just not your story. Tarot is as simple and easy as that. If you wanted it to resonate specifically to you, you'd have to get a personal reading, and the link's in the description box. If I say she or he, feel free to switch agendas. It's just the energy when I'm reading the cards. Is there anything else I need to tell you, Saggies? I think that's everything. Let's see what's in store for you for the next 7 days. By the way, would you rather I shuffled the cards first and laid them out to save time? What does everyone think? Or is it better when you know that the cards that are falling out? Do you mind waiting? I guess that's what I'm saying, because sometimes they take a while to come out, don't they? It's so strange. I've been using these oracle cards this week, Wisdom of the Oracle, and a lot of the same cards are coming out, especially this first one, Sagittarius, time to go. Let's pull that up. And I'm wondering whether it's because on Sunday there's a really powerful portal, 2nd of February. If you're watching this during the week, it was last Sunday, 2222, and it's this really powerful portal that you have to go through, and it's basically get ready that to move forward. You've got to leave all that is no longer serving you behind. This portal just takes you. It's a really strong portal, and I'm wondering whether it keeps popping up in the readings because of this. So a lot of people are just feeling that energy of, do you know what, I'm leaving this behind. It's not serving me anymore. And maybe because it's January as well, new moon in Aquarius energy still, it's almost like, do you know what, there's more out there for me, and I'm going for it. This is kind of the energy I'm getting. 4 and 5 is 9. 9 is a very independent energy, and it's also closing out old cycles. I mean, she doesn't look distressed about going off into a new cycle, does she? Or a brand new beginning. She's got her wishes trailing behind her. So I think that's a great card. This reminds me of the 8 of Cups as well. When you've done the healing from the 8 of Cups, as in you're walking away from, now what's no longer emotionally fulfilling you. And once you get to that and go, no, that really isn't fulfilling me anymore. What am I doing? You kind of, when that penny drops and you've healed, if there were some tower moments within that cycle, this is kind of the freedom you find. I'm getting a real free spirit energy off this, and that's Sagittarians, isn't it? Love it. Where's my next adventure taking me? But first of all, before you go, is chop wood. 4 and 2 is 6. Could speak of love, but to me, this is harmony. So have harmony in your world, especially if you're making a decision or you're closing out a cycle. Chop wood, do the daily things you need to do. It could be as easy as going, getting the food, shopping, cleaning the house, doing the laundry, staying on top of things so that you've got harmony in your world. I'm thinking here, if you look, That's almost a higher power there, and it's almost like saying, in order to stay present in the moment so that you can keep yourself and your thoughts in alignment to where you need to be and where you want to go, chop wood. Do those daily chores, do those daily routines. And then look at this. You've got go the distance here. This is somebody who's in it for the long haul, who doesn't mind going the distance, who doesn't mind jumping over obstacles. Enough into the spiritual journey to understand that obstacles are there for a reason. They're the divine detours that we get on the way. And 4 and 7 is 11. 11 in numerology also speaks of individuality. So this to me is you going for what you want. You've got the end line in sight. So this is amazing, isn't it? Look at that. You've got the stamina to do it here as well, whatever you've got your sights set on. Let's get some tarot on this. So far, so good, Sagittarius. Please clarify time to go. And it's almost like saying, do all this, get your house in order before you go through this portal, before you go through this next cycle, because you're in it and you're going for it. Look at this. That makes sense to me. So you've got the 4 of Cups. You've got the 4 of Cups, so something here, either somebody rejected your love or you didn't want to accept the offer that you was given. You know, to me, this is an energy of when you're in quite a low vibration. You know, when you're processing, you're stuck in a situation and it's kind of pulled you down a little bit. So you're sitting here and you don't know what you're going to do. You don't know whether you want to stay or go in this kind of energy, but you're certainly not in the mood for accepting any offers of love in this, because something's pulled you down here. And look, on the bottom of the deck, you've got the 2 of Swords here. So it's almost like possibly you didn't want to see the truth in a situation. You didn't want to make the decision, a difficult decision. But you knew you had to because you didn't want to stay in this energy. So then you've decided you don't want to feel like that anymore. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in how you're feeling. That's really great, Sagittarius. Let's get one for chopwood. Please clarify chopwood. Why is chopwood here for Sagittarius? Yeah, look. Okay. So you've got the 8 of Swords coming out here with this chopwood. So to me, that is saying to shift out of this energy of feeling like you're trapped, because you're really not, Sagittarius. You know when your thoughts turn into things? So in this energy, if you've been in 4 of Cups, it will reflect on your outer world. Your inner world will reflect on your outer world. So it's almost though the universe is saying, do this, take it day by day, tend to your daily routines and chores, and it will slowly shift you out of this energy. It will start to raise your vibration, because you could walk forward and get this. I always think of that as the Ace of Swords. If you just walk forward, because these look like, you know, they look like toilet tissue, don't they? You could literally just bust out of that, pick up this Ace of Swords. And what's Ace of Swords? Clarity and perspective. So you distracting your own thoughts by doing, you know, cleaning or whatever. Put some music on while you're doing it. Whatever you need to raise your vibration will get you out of this feeling trapped. And what happens when you start to raise your vibration? You start to think about what you actually do want to bring in, and look at that on the bottom of the deck. You've got the Three of Wands. You've sprouted some ideas. Ace of Wands is your flashes of inspiration, and the Wands have, sprouted the seeds. 2, you're planning it. 3, you've got 3 here. You're like, I know what I want now, because you've moved out of this 8 of Swords and 4 of Cups energy. And you could get these epiphanies as to what way you want to go when you are in your daily routines. And this is such a more positive energy, because you're waiting to bring it in. Because this is what you're going to do. You're going to go for it, Sagittarius. Please clarify, go the distance. It's definitely very independent. That's too many. It's definitely an independent energy here. Looking after yourself, self-love, creating. We're all creators, aren't we, of our own lives? We kind of forget sometimes, due to other people or situations pulling us down. Right, okay. King of Pentacles, go the distance. This could be you, because this is very masculine energy, action. Whereas feminine energy, the yin, is allowing an intuition. This is, after you've been in 3 of Wands energy, you're seeing the bigger picture here, and kind of setting practical plans in place. Because this could be you're thinking of setting up your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, thinking of extra ways you can make money. How you've got stability. You've got stability here. You're really self-sufficient. Let's see. I might get another one on. Yeah, look at this here. Whatever you've left behind, maybe there were too many people. King of Pentacles does speak of a married person, possibly third party here. And you're just, obviously third party, you're going to feel less than if you were the third party. And it would have had you caught up in your head. So you could be deciding to move forward completely on your own, away from this situation. Or this could be your energy. So what I want to do is get one more. Let me just also have a look. So you've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn there. You've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's funny because you've got emotions, thoughts, material, the ground, the material world, career, money. And this is like a Wands energy. Please could I have one for the King of Pentacles? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Please hit the like if any of this does resonate with you, Sagittarius, or if you haven't subscribed. Really love to have you here. King of Pentacles, please. Why is the King of Pentacles here? This could be exactly where you're heading. Wow, look at this. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's your energy. It's your energy. This is Sagittarius. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. And I'm just thinking, I was saying that's one's energy. That's so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. I am getting fire off that. Are you? That's a real fire energy there. You would have sat and thought about, right, I can, be independent and bring this in myself, because look at this. Look at this. You've got these 3 fallen out. So first of all, you've got the Hierophant. This is all about, seeking advice. You may be asking, seeing the bigger picture, asking somebody for advice, an institution or an authority. If you are thinking of setting up your own business. Or this could be, simply you here, because these people are seeking knowledge and advice, and his hand's pointing upward. It could simply be you having a change, 5, in your beliefs. You know, connecting with the divine. You've had a, you know, when we grow spiritually. And look at these. That's what I was saying, 9 here. Closing out cycle to bring in this divinely timed new cycle, which in turn brings in, you know, 17, 1 and 7 is 8, brings you completely back into alignment, completely where you should be, back on your path. You're balancing your emotions and your earth. You know, I always think it's a balance between the two, the thoughts and the emotions, completely aligned here, healed, following your north node, going for what you want, and your 3 of Wands will come in because you know how to manifest. And this new cycle is bringing them in, because I think this has to do with connecting with the universe, whoever you connect to, whatever you call it here, Sagittarius, by you just going, okay, I'm going to shift myself out of these lower energies, which takes some doing, it takes some work, depending on what's gone on here. And you're just going to go for it. And that is what's coming in. Really amazing. Really, really nice, Aquarius. Look at that. A really bright future. And if you are thinking of setting up your own business or going out on your own or something, look at that. Just look at those 2 cards together. You're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. It will flourish. And then on the bottom, look at that. You may even need a team at some point. King of Wands comes up with these visionary ideas with passion, and he's thinking, who do I need to help me with this, to make this work? And it'll be something you love, because on your feet you've got green, the heart chakra, and you've got it here. Crowns are connected to divinity, so whatever this was, he's always got this Ace of Wands here, as in, right, what's my next idea? You know, I think this is amazing, Sagittarius. So, let's get a numerology on this. Let's do, he's really jumping out at me for some reason. King of Pentacles. Let's get numerology on the King of Pentacles. Let's move these so you can see these, because this is what you're doing. You're building your own future here, Sagittarius. We've got Aquarius energy there too, but you're building your own future. And look, fire as well again. Definitely putting plans into actions here. You're moving out of this. You will be moving out of this. I'll keep that under there because this is how you're going to conquer that. So, and I'll put that one under there because that's also what you're leaving behind. That was kind of relevant to what I was saying at the beginning of the reading. You know, the portal on the 2nd of February. Just going to leave that because we realise we don't need it. We don't need to carry it with us. It's almost like, have you just noticed this? I've only just noticed this. It's almost like cleaning up your thoughts before you go. Because she looks like she's got a clear head and clarity. This is the advice. Clean up your thoughts before you move forward. Just treat them as obstacles and look at you. You've got this strength and the endurance and the stamina to just jump over any obstacles with ease. So let's get one for the King of Pentacles, please, for Sagittarius. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Well, I'm being called to get one on time to go as well. Why is King of Pentacles here, please? I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. I've enjoyed doing it for you. Got a really nice vibe off this reading. Please clarify King of Pentacles. Did you see how that flew out? That was amazing. And it landed, that's so funny, it landed straight on the King of Pentacles. So it's almost like parenting here. This is 6 and 3 is a 9 again, which speaks of independence. This is parenting yourself, looking after number one, you know, if you hadn't in the previous cycle. This is absolutely parenting, you know, in a child, looking after yourself from the inside out. And how do you do that? This was what was under the King of Wands, by putting all that no longer serves you down. Brings in this, looking after yourself. Amazing. And then guess what is on the bottom of the deck? Karmic completion. So you've taken on board what you needed to learn from the lessons in the previous cycle here. They were there for, you know, balancing out karma. Taking the lessons that you need to, and that's it, leaving everything else behind. It was definitely, you know, it might have been a karmic relationship you've left behind, but definitely lessons you've had to learn, and the divine, the universe has gone, they've learnt them now. End of that cycle, on to the next. Let's just, actually, I want to pull you, being guided to Moonology, and then we'll close the reading out. Sagittarius, look. Sorry, I've made this really messy now, haven't I? Okay. So, one Moonology for Sagittarius for the next 7 days, please. What's the Moonology deck got to say? Can we have a magic? A magic? Why did I say can we have a magic? Oh, where you're heading, yeah. Create some magic. That's too many cards. Wow. Sorry, I've just dropped all these. One last one for Sagittarius, please. Okay, that's too many cards, but I'll take the top one because I think this pretty much sums up this reading. I'll take the top two. So, look at that. Confidence is your key to success. And after putting down your burdens and being in this King of Wands energy, that's exactly what you've got, you know. New moon in Leo. We've got the full moon in Leo coming up, haven't we? So, whatever you set 6 months ago in the new moon in Leo, you might have had a plan 6 months ago that you were thinking about. Well, now's the time to do it. Go for it. You know, Leo, strength, courage. And then prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Really gorgeous. Definitely. With the star. Look at these two energies together. King of Pentacles and King of Wands. That's like a powerhouse of creating what you want. You might even get a mentor, Sagittarius. I was just thinking about that. You might even be seeking a mentor to help you with your wishes. But the star is wishes coming true. Once you have the confidence and the stamina to keep going for it, don't give up, because prosperity lies ahead. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Thanks for listening. I just saw the time. That's quite a long video. Thank you. Bye.